Hello everyone, welcome to another English with Joseph, and hopefully you'll be seeing this on YouTube. I haven't managed to do any YouTube videos in a while because YouTube is causing me a problem. So is my new tablet. But hopefully you're still following me on Facebook. That's wonderful. Today I just want to show you how to make a very quick pasta bake. It's so easy that even a child can do it. Please don't let the child near the cooker, but it's very easy. Okay, so let me just explain what we're going to do. I have some boiling water here. Boiling water. Very simple. The water is boiling. And I'm going to add in some pasta once that's ready. I've already salted the water, so it's ready. I just have to add in the pasta and then make the sauce. The sauce is a fabulous thing, which you'll just be amazed by. Okay, so the pasta, I only have to boil it for 2 minutes. Normally pasta we boil it for around 10 minutes, as you know, but my recipe tells me that only 2 minutes. I'll probably do it for a bit longer because frankly I don't trust recipes. Okay, but it'll go from there into the oven. Okay. So we'll put the oven on just in a little minute as well. We'll prepare a lovely baking tray and get it ready. Okay, so let me just make sure the cooker is on. It is. The thing is boiling here. Just give that an extra minute. And now what I need is the butter. Olive spread. I also need some plain flour. Okay, so I'll be frying the butter and the plain flour together to make this. Okay, and then once it's ready, I'll tell you what else we'll be doing. Let me just tell you where I got this recipe from. This came from the BBC Good Food. Okay, so it's a wonderful site if you're looking for a good pasta bake. By the way, I didn't tell you, this is with tuna. Okay, with tuna, the fish. So here we are. To make the sauce, you melt 50 grams of butter in a saucepan and you stir in 50 grams of flour. You cook for 1 minute and then you stir in 600 milliliters of milk to make a thick white sauce. Okay, you remove from the heat, you put in the cheese, and then you mix the pasta with the tuna. And then a large handful of parsley and sweet corn. You put it into the dish and then it's all ready. Okay, so come on in. Right, this is ready for the pasta. I'm also going to prepare a baking tray. We need some I need some aluminium foil for this. Okay. There are. Put one on the side as well. Okay, so let's put the pasta in. The boiling water. By the way, if you were watching me on Facebook Live yesterday, that delicious chicken, that's it. That was the chicken and herbs from yesterday. Oh, and there was a lovely chicken and herbs. So if you haven't seen my Facebook Live posting for chicken and herbs, it's absolutely delicious. Okay, so I'm just going to add an extra bit of pasta, just a little drop in, just to make sure I have enough. The recipe says it serves 6, but I'm going to eat it all. Okay, there we are. So, perfect. So, that's all of our pasta done. So while the pasta is doing pasta things, I can make the sauce. Okay, just keep an eye on that. Right, now we'll need this for the milk because we want 600 litres. Hopefully we have 600 litres of milk. I'm not sure if we have, to be honest. But if we haven't, it's okay. Right, okay, so this here is 500 grams. So 50 grams is going to be more or less a quarter of a slice of it. Okay, so let me just get a knife. Put this on as well. There we are. Did you know my grandmother, she never used to use weights or scales. It was always a handful of this, a handful of that. Anyway, right, so we'll put this here. Let's just imagine for a second, this is 50 grams. I'm sure it's more or less 50 grams anyway. Okay. And then we also need to add in the flour. Oh, the pasta's getting aggressive, as you can see. So I've just turned it down a little bit there. So I'll just slide it off a little bit. Give it a moment to behave. There we are. Right, so 50 grams of flour. Now, let's see what damage I can do with this. So I'll just melt this fast. Looks like a lot, but I don't think it will be. Okay, and wait for the flour. Now, according to my recipe here, what we do, as I said a moment ago, is we stir in the milk after this, which is the 600 milliliters. Alright, so let's just make the butter here. Right, so I'm going to estimate, okay, this is 1.5 kilograms. So the reason why I'm an English teacher is because I'm really bad at maths, okay? So I don't expect this to be right, but we're going to try anyway. So let's just do one of these and one of these. Okay, that's enough to get us started. If I need more, then I'll add more. This is enough just to see how it looks, you know. So let's get this sauce on the road. Already I can see it's a bit thick, but there's still butter to melt here, so should be okay. Well, the weather here in southwest Scotland is a little bit bad today, unfortunately. So it's a little bit wet and windy, you know. This looks like I'm going to need some more butter, doesn't it? So we'll just give that a moment to prepare. Just open this window. You can say hello to the cat, he's here waiting. Send your toffee. I clearly need some extra butter in this because, as you can see, it's not quite happening for me the way it should be. So let me just put another bit in. There we are. There we are. Butter. Let that melt in. Just a little bit better. Yeah, it's becoming a bit softer now, as you can see. So this will eventually look like a sauce, I promise. Okay. add in the milk here and get this baby cooking. Here we are. So this is the remainder of my milk. I'll buy more in the morning, so I'm just going to use all of this and put it in. Okay. So I will need the jug to measure it. So let's just add this. Okay, so there you can see this is all of the you're going to edit it, are you? Right, so you can see here this sauce is coming along nicely. There we are. And I just give the pasta a quick stir as well there. So this is really lumpy, so I'll just leave that there for a few minutes. This here is coming along, there we are. Right, so we just need to let this settle for a minute or two. It's very lumpy there, isn't it? Let's hope that turns out okay. Just turn this down. Now, let's see, the next thing, according to my recipe on BBC Good Food, I have to cook this for a minute and then I stir in a handful of grated cheddar. So I can certainly do that. Still quite lumpy there, but I'm still confident that it's going to behave. So let's see. Okay, so you can see that it's turned out quite nice now. I added just a little drop more flour, but you can see it's softened, looking good. Everything is fine there. You can see becoming just a little bit lumpy again, just in little bits there, but that's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I'll leave that just to cook for a minute. Pasta's looking wonderful. So now I have to add in my handful of cheese that it's asking for. Okay, there we are. So this is simply grated cheddar cheese, okay? So I'll just added that in. I'll give that a moment to do whatever it is it does. So just to talk you through this recipe again, just so that you're clear, it's a tuna pasta bake, okay? The oven is on, we have the pasta, and we're making the sauce right now, okay? The pasta's boiled as any pasta would be, only up for 2 minutes. We make the sauce by simply melting some butter and flour and adding some cheese. We're now going to drain the pasta. We're going to mix it with the sauce along with 2 cans of tuna. Okay, sweet corn and then parsley, and then we'll just pop it in the oven. Okay, so there we are. Okay, so let me just drain this, it'll just be a moment. Wonderful. Right. So This is the pasta drained, so I can put this one off. Okay, I'm going to add this to this along with the tuna sweet corn. Okay, and there we are. So let me just add this in. There we are. So we can see there it's beginning to look like pasta should. Okay, so it's perfect. And now we are going to add in some sweet corn. And we're also going to add in the tuna. Let me just see the tuna is. There it is, tuna. Okay, so let's do the sweet corn first because it's the easiest. Now, I just need to open the tuna. Now, for those of you who know me, I'm actually left-handed, so these things are useless for me, but I'll do it anyway. Let's see. You see, they never work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, oh, actually, I think it's working now, so give me a second. Okay, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave this here for my trusted colleague and friend to open it. Okay, and while we're doing that, we're going to look at the pasta. So there we are. Right, okay, so let's just go over what we've done so far. You can see we've boiled the pasta, we've made the sauce, we've added the sweet corn. Pasta was normal pasta, cooked for 2 minutes. The sauce was made very easily by simply butter and flour, and then at the end a handful of cheese. It started off very lumpy, but it became better as we cooked it. But if you fry it properly fast, there won't be any lumps. The thing in the back is a chicken from yesterday on Facebook Live, if you follow me on there. I'm having difficulty uploading to Facebook these days, to YouTube, so you can definitely follow me on Facebook because you'll see more clips, but hopefully this will reach you as well. So this is just waiting for the tuna now. Then we're going to put it in the tray there, and we're going to put it in the oven, and then it'll be ready, and it'll be fabulous. Because I'm left-handed, I couldn't open the tuna can, so my trusted assistant who's here recording this video is opening the tuna can for me. That's why we've kind of stopped. Okay, so we're almost there. Let's add the tuna. There we are. Tuna is added. Oh, delicious, really. Right. Excellent, right. So, in case you're wondering what the background noise is, it's a little truck that sells ice cream to the kids. Okay, so let me just stir in this tuna. Give me a minute. Okay, now just give this a bit of a heavier hand. Clearly it's what it needs right now, isn't it? There. There we are. Okay. Now we're ready to put this in the tray, cover it with parsley and cheese. Okay. So let's see. Let's move this back. Have this. So first of all, put it in here. It smells delicious. I mean, I really can't fault it. So let's just soften this out. Yeah, there we are. So you can see it's looking very good. Alright. And now we just want to add the cheese, the parsley, and there's some fresh coriander here as well. So let's do the parsley first. Those of you who were with me yesterday will remember this parsley. There we are. So it says a handful, so this will be enough, I think. There we are. Okay, and then we also want to add the coriander. And I need to cut this up. So if we just get the mold here, and the knife. I suppose we won't need all of it. Right, maybe about half, perhaps, I think. We'll do it there. So let me just take this coriander out. Perfect. So okay, that's the coriander, truly destroyed. And we'll just sprinkle that on there a little bit. Oh, it's another bit, one moment. Here we are. Let's sprinkle this over different parts. There, there's some coriander. And all we need to do now is add a little bit more cheese. And then it's going to go in the oven, okay? And then once it's all melted together, because it's already cooked. Oh, that's a children's a children's ice cream truck. It always reminds me of horror movies when children are terribly kidnapped and tortured. That's terrible, isn't it? Oh, here we are. Right, a bit more cheese, and finally, in the corner there, I think that'll do it. Yeah, wonderful, and we're done. So this is going to go in the oven, and that's it. Okay, so that's all from me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this. It's simply tuna pasta bake. You can find it on BBC Good Food. Bye bye.